What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show, and today we need to talk about what's been going on with the channel, because if you've been paying attention, you'll notice that there haven't really been a lot of videos going up lately. So I wanted to sit down and I wanted to have a chat with you guys about what's been going on behind the scenes, some really cool new stuff to look forward to, and some awesome projects that are going on behind the scenes. This one's just going to be a nice, easy, fun one today. We're just going to have a nice chat, go for a ride, and finally get some break-in miles down on the KTM 690. Let's hit the road. Alrighty, folks, we've got kind of a lot to cover today, and today, if everything is going according to plan, I am probably either getting back in the truck or I am already on the road returning from Get On ADV Fest, which is actually my favorite event of the year. Next to MotoGP, actually. MotoGP is number one. When it comes to Austin, that's amazing. It's always a ton of fun. But Get On ADV Fest is where it's at. I've actually spent the last couple of days desperately trying to get this 690 ready to go. I put this Compan dashboard thing on there. I put these bark busters on. I put a big beefy skid plate and T-Rex racing kit on there. And here's to hoping that I haven't broken down. If anything bad has happened, it's probably been on Instagram or in a short on YouTube or something like that. But that actually gives me a good opportunity to kind of get into some of the stuff that's been going on lately. And the first and foremost thing is I have been traveling like crazy this summer. I've spent more time on other people's motorcycles than I have on my own. And I know that might sound awesome, and it is awesome. I'm getting to put down miles on bikes that I don't have to do the maintenance on. But I like my motorcycles. I love my bikes. There's a reason why I own them. I buy the ones that fit me exactly right. And I missed a lot of great riding this summer. This is going out in the end of July. I bought this bike in, I think it was the end of April, actually. And I only have 289 miles, 0.4 on the clock. I still haven't broken this bike in. In fact, I'm actually probably going to have to do the oil change, depending on the mileage that I do, in Sturgis, which is actually really funny because it's just going to show the chaos that has been going on behind the scenes, because it has been chaotic for me. And part of the reason why I wanted to make this video is just to let you guys know what's going on, because I know that a lot of folks are, they're interested in certain types of content. There's a lot of people who came for the VMAX stuff, and the VMAX is underway. I'm working on the 3rd episode right now. There's a lot of people who came in for 690 stuff, and that's happening. There's people here for CF Moto goofiness, and that is also happening. There's a ton of stuff that's been percolating, but just because I haven't had time to ride my own motorcycles, I haven't gotten to do those projects. I've got to do a phone mount comparison, which I'm actually really excited to work on. I've got a fun idea for making that video enjoyable. I've got my levers video, which I think has been in the pipe since like March. I finally have a really good idea, a really great title and thumbnail idea. I think that video is going to hit super, super hard. Also, if you've seen the most recent edit on the channel, which I believe second most recent edit on the channel would be the CF Moto 450 NK video. I'm putting a little bit more effort in with the behind the scenes team to give you guys better quality video. I'm very, very pleased with the production value that we put into that video. So if you haven't seen it, do give it a look, because it's going to show you kind of the new content and the new flow that you can sort of expect. It's flashier edits. It's all the same substance, but with more quality behind it, because the guys who are helping me behind the scenes, they are way better at what they do than what I do. Now, at the beginning of the summer, I actually went on a long trip with Honda. We did 1,000 miles on Africa Twins and Transalps, and I still haven't gotten the Transalp video done. That one is one of my highest priority videos. I have to get that done. And then my second highest priority video is another one I'm super excited about. That is me going to Canada. I'm actually wearing the Traction E-Rag Big Rock Mountain Candy, or Big Rock Candy Mountain, I don't remember. It says it on my jersey. I went and did this event with Traction E-Rag, and they whooped my ass for 5 days of the most intense off-road riding I've ever done in my life. And it was an amazing experience. And that edit is coming soon. It is going to... Ooh, fresh pavement on LCR. Yeah, buddy. No, they should not have done this. Oh, yeah. The amount of squidding that is going to happen out here now with fresh asphalt. Oh, it's so... I can smell it. I'm on a goddamn dual sport and I'm just hooning it up out here. Oh, it feels so nice. It's buttery smooth. It feels like a racetrack. They should not have done this. This is a bad idea. I bet you the speeding tickets are about to go through the roof out here. Especially the more of this road that they fix up, because you're gonna see right here, this is what LCR is normally like. It's just torn up and rutted and nasty. If they repave this whole section of road, it's just gonna be like D-Way 2.0. But let's get back on topic. Hooning aside, there will still be some hooning going on, but I need to talk and focus, and that's not what I'm good at. So, I went to the BMW MOA rally. I did that trip with Flying Eyes, and I have a couple of videos in the pipe from that one. One covering this amazing adventure that we did. Another, basically that amazing adventure is me trying desperately to find a Starbucks. I don't know how this happened, but in a week in the entire Pacific Northwest, I couldn't find a single Starbucks coffee. No idea what was going on. I'm also revisiting the BMW R1200 platform. So, and basically the BMW GS as a whole, because they've changed a little bit here and there, but functionally they're the same motorcycle. And I, as some of you may know, do not particularly enjoy the BMW. So I went and did 1,000 miles on one, a multi-day camping trip on the GS, and we're gonna talk about what I loved about it and what I couldn't stand. And then I've also got on my head right here the Pack Talk Pro from Cardo. I got this last week, and I'm currently working on a review that I'm gonna film when I'm up in Sturgis. And I'm gonna try to get that out by the end of next week. I really want to get it out by the end of next week, because this is actually a really cool unit with some really awesome features. But now I need to kind of get real with you guys a little bit. The last few months, I've really kind of been struggling with burnout. I've been making videos twice a week for almost 2 years now. And it's been really hard. It's been really hard for me to keep up that cadence and keep coming up with ideas that are fun. And I can tell because all of the metrics have fallen off lately. I make 1 or 2 videos that hit really hard, and then it's like, you know, 10,000 views, 15,000 views, 6,000 views. So I'm not making content that I'm happy with. I'm not making content that you guys want to watch. And it's been tough for me to balance all of that and my personal life, because I end up working close to like between 60 and 80 hours a week. And at a certain point, that just doesn't make sense anymore, because, you know, if the videos aren't doing great, it's really demoralizing. So what I'm doing to solve this problem, I don't want to just sit here and complain. I'm going to give you solutions. And this is mostly, I'm putting this in a video to hold myself to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the number of videos I'm producing per week. So on average, you can expect one video a week going forward. And then every now and again, you will see an extra video. So it'll be closer to, like, instead of 10 videos max per month, if we have like a 5-week month, it's somewhere between 8 and 10 videos. Expect somewhere between 5 and 7 videos a month. Now, because I'm doing less content, I want to spend more time on individual projects. I want to really be able to get back out and film and make some really cool stuff. I want to go do a weekend on a motorcycle. I want to go ride out into the hills for a weekend and not have to worry about bringing all of my production gear with me and edit while I'm doing it. The last couple of trips I've been on, I was working the whole time. I would ride all day long and film, and then I would get to the hotel or the Airbnb or the campsite, and I'd bust out my laptop and I'd start editing. And even doing that, I wasn't able to get as much content up as I should have been. Like, we had some weeks last month where just nothing came out, and that's really bad. YouTube hates seeing that. So not only am I cutting the volume of videos, I'm working now, I actually signed up with a company that they're basically like YouTube consultants, and what I'm doing is I'm working through the concepts of these videos. Right now we're doing 2 a month, where I'm gonna drill down on each one of these videos. I'm gonna make them, I'm literally swinging for the fences. Each one is just picture, you know, Sammy Sosa back in the day, winding up and swinging as hard as he can. That's what those videos are. They may not be me going to the Swiss Alps, but it's going to be me doing the best video I can possibly do about why I think buying aftermarket motorcycle levers is a scam, or why I think that Rockform ripped off Quadlock's stuff and why Quadlock is the best, or whatever, why a bunch of crazy Canadians tried to kill me out in the woods, you know? You're gonna see a lot of that stuff, and I think it's going to be the best content I've ever made, because what I really like to do, this is what I was doing back in the day at Yammy Noob, is I was literally the video production manager. That was my job. And what I did was I wrote scripts, I scheduled shoots, I managed budget, and I did all of this stuff. And then twice a week, me, Whitney, Yam, Derek, the camera guy, we would go out and film these awesome videos, these really awesome videos. And I want to start doing that again. Obviously, a lot of that's going to be by myself, but I can get back to what I was doing and start having that kind of fun again, and that is going to translate back into the content. It's really going to, it's going to bring out the best in me, it's going to bring out the best in the content, but in order to do that, I have to give you guys less. Like, here's an idea I really want to do. This is an idea that I've been kicking around in my head for so long that I want to do it so bad. And the crux of the video is practicing in a parking lot sucks. It's awful. And you see a lot of motorcycle content creators right now talking about doing all these slow speed drills like the cops and stuff. And okay, great, that's awesome. Getting practice is never a bad thing. But are you gonna go do figure eights for 30 days? Are you gonna go do that? And I mean, if you are, awesome, but there are skills that you can practice and learn that will infinitely improve your riding over slow speed practice in a parking lot. And I've got like 5 or 6 skills that I really think you could focus on, and these are things I focus on every single time I go out for a ride. Stuff like vision, how to brake, how to move on a motorcycle, that allow you to ride a little bit quicker, but also be safer and more confident. And I really want to make that video. But if I'm doing 2 a week, I just can't, I don't have the time. But, you know, getting back to the burnout thing, I've noticed a lot of content creators in the YouTube space have been getting a little bit more public about how their channels might be struggling. And you know, I've talked behind the scenes with a lot of folks, and it's a real phenomenon, and they've been through waves of it before, and I'm just hitting that first wave. So I'm sitting and I'm going to try to reinvent myself just a little bit. And to some people who are going to see some new titles and thumbnails and are going to be like, that's clickbait. Know that every single time I try something you think is clickbait, what I'm doing is I'm trying to get you to watch a video that I think is amazing. I don't clickbait unless I really think the video that you're going to get served is worth you clicking on it. And, you know, maybe I'm being a little bit dramatic with the title and thumbnail here and there, but it is what it is. That's the nature of the game, baby. And with that, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. It's been a little bit rambly and a little unfocused, but honestly, I'm having fun riding my own motorcycle, and it's been good to get this off the chest because it's been something that I've been struggling with at night. You know, I'm sitting there in bed, staring at the lying there in bed, staring at the ceiling, being like, I don't want to do this tomorrow. So how do I make it so that I want to do this tomorrow? And I think we're gonna see a new, better era of Spike's Corner coming up, and I hope you're here to stick with it. And if I'm right, hoping you're enjoying it. It should be pretty fast that we start to see these results. Honestly, I'm very pumped for it. But I will catch you guys in the next one of those nice new fancy videos, hopefully. And yeah, hopefully you're having fun. Hopefully you're doing some good riding this summer, because I've been doing some amazing riding. Even though it hasn't been on my bikes, some of the best rides I've done have been this summer. So catch you in the next one. See you later.